Good evening,
Hello.
all.
Hey.
Hello. Oh, we're so happy to greet y'all. Anywho, my name is Jennifer. I'm Delighted to Leo. Very happy to be here. Very happy to have had today off. Okay. God is good. Um this is another decompress Saturday. I think Saturday. It's not even Sunday.
It's okay.
It's another decompress Monday. And a part of me was like wondering, like, what am I decompressing? I didn't, work today or anything like that, but there's still yet a decompression that needs to happen because I need to prepare myself for tomorrow, get myself ready, and not dread tomorrow. I'm happy that it's going to be 4 days in this week. Um, my job is very all over the place, so you don't know what's going to come. So it's like I know I'm going to be happy when Friday come, but it just I don't know, it's just life, man, I guess. So, I'm gonna try my best to reach some goals because I really just wanted to chill this whole week after being on that cruise that was so wonderful unto me. Every time I look back and think about that cruise, I really, really had a really good time with me and the husband. And though my parents were there as well as my mother-in-law and her good friend Miss Etna. Um, we did not feel obligated to be around each other the whole time,
Hmm.
so it just felt freeing. We had breakfast together most days and dinner together most days, unless had like a um I'm about to say appointment. Dag nabbit. Had a reservation for a hotel. Jennifer, get up for a restaurant. So it was wonderful, so wonderful to the point. It's like I really want to make sure that we have a cruise fund that we are giving into as much as we can because we gotta. I can't wait another 5 years. Five, eight. No, it was more than 5 years. Last time I went on a cruise was in 2018. Before this one, I went on in 2025.
Hmm.
So I want to make sure that happens again because for me, it's true. One of the ultimate vacation is being on a cruise ship. I don't have to worry about food, and my
Hmm.
room always looks great because somebody makes the bed twice a day. It just doesn't it doesn't get any better than that for me. Even for a all inclusive resort, you know, I'm not necessarily going to other places while I'm at that resort. So I much prefer a cruise. So I'm excited. Tyrone, he's literally already started looking at other cruises. What would be good for us next year? Like that's how good that cruise was to us. It wasn't perfect because there was a whole hurricane out in the Caribbean, but 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 we still had a good time. I know how to handle it when the boat is going crazy, and I know I have motion sickness. Thank God. The worst, if it just feels the worst at night sometimes.
Hmm.
So just go to bed. That's all I did. I ate and I went to bed. It was a good time for sure. Oh, and another wonderful update. I got my hair did. Hold please.
Come on
Thanks.
here. Cute.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, it looks marvelous, Jennifer. I like the top bun. It's real cute and stuff, and you know, braided everywhere else. It's nice. Looks really good.
Can't believe I actually made myself do a TikTok. A lot of people like my TikTok that I did.
That's all.
That's awesome.
I should be on TikTok more often. I just don't think to do it. Like if I just did a random video every day talking about stuff that I am into, I guess at the moment, I could rack up some videos of views, I'm sure. The
Absolutely.
only thing I don't like about that is random people coming into my DMs like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, but you can just delete them things, lickety split.
Yeah, but I just don't. I just okay. I be trying to think about people's intentions, and I don't respond to them or anything like that. But leave me alone. Anyway,
Right.
Dustin is here. Hey, Dustin.
Hey, Dustin.
Yeah.
Miss Robin. Hello.
Hey, Auntie Robin.
We have Mamir. Hello, Mamir.
Good evening, Mamir. So glad to see you, boo.
We have Miss Kim. Hello, Miss Kim.
Good
Blessings.
evening, Miss
Yeah.
Kim.
All right. Miss Kim said today was a good day. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it
Hmm.
was. I had to yeah, it was. Okay. Miss Robin says, did you all take a moment to acknowledge the importance and meaning of Labor Day? No, I did not do enough of that, but I certainly didn't do anything. But could you enlighten us, Robin, on the things that I need to be thinking on so I can make this day in the last few hours more meaningful? Um, as Robin says, I enjoyed uh, NCL and Princess Cruises. Check them out unless you're stacking for frequency. Exactly, it's the frequency part.
That's exactly what Jennifer's
Um,
doing.
okay, and to be honest, I'm trying to get platinum and go. Well, I'm already gold on Carnival. I'm trying to get platinum and diamond. So because I like the kind of perks that come with that. And I love a good carnival ship. And Tyrone, he's down with that too. So we're going to continue to do that. I think the only cruise line that's tempting me, I'm pretty sure my mother would make me go on but I'd still go. I wouldn't be upset about going. A Virgin Voyages cruise. She loves those. And since Carnival now are creating adult only cruise, you
Oh,
know, not a whole cruise line, but cruise whatever they're called. So I think that would
that's
be kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like saying, hey, this specific cruise is just gonna be adults only.
Mm.
mm.
So yeah, I like that. And I don't mind the boats that they plan on doing that with. Miss Kim says Labor Day is the first Monday of September to honor and recognize the American labor movement and the works and contribution of laborers to the development and achievements in the United States. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I feel away a little bit about it. I'll let you know why eventually. Courtesy of Wikipedia. Thank you so much. Robin says organized labor is responsible for the 35 hour work week, paid vacation, occasional safety and health standard. Wait, is that occupational safety and health standards? Because I hope that's not occasional. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's occupational. Anyway, um, health insurance and pension plans. Now, this is what I can get behind.
Hmm.
Okay, because we deserve it. Okay, thank you guys so much, and I do appreciate it. Yeah. Um, how are you doing, Bianca?
I'm doing.
Okay, you got your hair braided up?
It's four locks,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
and it's just up in the air. I was just cooking, so I
Oh,
hit it out my head. It was hot.
I understand. I understand. What you cooking if you don't mind me asking?
I found a recipe on Instagram, and it's like a meal prep. So it's a honey Cajun chicken Alfredo pasta.
That
mm,
sounds amazing.
that sounds very tasty. You know what bothers me about the food prepping? It is
Yeah.
smart, first of all. But
Hmm.
second of all, I'll just be thinking eating the same thing every day for a week. I would have to switch it up.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Manjaro got me going. It's like one day I'm cool with it, the next I'll be like, I'm not sure.
Nah.
I don't
I was
want that.
else. I made
Right.
a bunch of chicken. I haven't made the pasta and Alfredo yet because it's from scratch, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. But I'm only gonna do a little bit of it because by the next day I'm gonna want something different. So I make like a rice bowl or something with it, something else. So
That
Absolutely.
is
So
awesome.
I'm gonna switch it up. That's very smart.
mhm.
Oh, I didn't know that. Mamera says Canada has Labor Day too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Was it today too, or is it a different day for y'all? Lamir.
I'm curious to find out. And of course they spell their labor with the U. I love it. Um, how about you, Jonathan? How's your day?
My day was pretty good. Did a great review for 90 Day Fiance. My best friend called me after my recording, so we had a nice little hour-long conversation
Oh,
after that. So that was that was awesome. Things are looking up for sure.
look it up.
Great.
What, was it looking bad?
No, no.
Oh, okay. I was,
I
I
think
just
they're
looked
looking up. I think they're looking up because I'm looking forward to this chicken Philly I'm going to be eating at the conclusion of this live,
I
and
know that.
and 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 some gizzards. I have to whisper it so Jennifer don't get jealous.
okay. So don't get too proud about that.
No, no, I ain't bragging, y'all. I'm just saying.
Oh, child. Um, Mamir says it's today. Well, happy
Oh,
Labor Day to
awesome.
you. That's awesome.
Okay.
I might have to get used to my hair being all up on my neck. I don't know if I like that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be up in something soon. Not up, but like right here
Oh,
because it
oh,
keeps on
okay.
falling this away. It's like, oh. Anywho,
Driving you crazy already.
yeah. What happens when you have long hair?
Well, hey, it is what it is.
Comes with the territory.
It does.
So believe it or not, when I get from here, I'm gonna clock in and do a little work that I need to complete before I go in. This weekend has been really good to me though, doing a whole bunch of nothing, which is my favorite kind of weekend, just to
That's
kind of
awesome.
like get out of what was so wonderful. These,
Absolutely.
but okay, I'm not going to tell you all of my plans and dreams, but I do have a lot of thoughts on things that I want to do towards the future, the things that will prayerfully get me out of having to work the regular 9 to 5.
I know that's right.
Hmm.
And a lot of those thoughts, dreams, and wonders came heavily right before and during my cruise. And that's just one thing I love about a big old body of water and actually being out there in that body of water and the power of that water moving us and things of that nature. I feel clarity comes, if you really, of course, it helps the fact that I didn't I'd have to work every day while I was on the cruise,
Hmm.
but the it feels purifying, even if I didn't come there with the thought process of I'm going to be purified by this space. I'm going to be washed off by this space. Um, Regardless, it still kind of happens. And I have
Absolutely.
like so many ideas of how I want to structure things, the things that I want to do for the future, the stuff that's going to retire me.
Right.
And I'm super excited about that. Being able to have somewhat of a vision of how things could be and how I could set myself to a space where I could still go on my cruises. I could still, you know, um, do the things that I desire to do, but still do the works of my heart. I
That's
know that
amazing.
yeah, thank you. I know there's a lot of talking around things because, Jesus said, shut up so that, we can get to those spaces. But I'm excited that there looks like there's a plan, there's a process, and I'm going to continue to think on those things. The last thing that I need to do in the thinking stages, the the conception of the space is to write it down. That's the
Mm,
next thing I need to do. I just need to pick up my notebook and write it down and place it back on my altar so it could be something that I'm praying towards now. So I am.
See it too.
Hmm?
You can see it too.
mhm,
You write it down. You can see your vision.
right.
Absolutely. And that's also something that I'm very cool. See, I'm about to start speaking in tongues. There it went.
Come on.
There it went. There's also a lot of things that, I've been seeing, and a long time ago. But sometimes when you see stuff for yourself or think that something could happen to you, you don't know how it's going to get there.
Uh,
And the plan, the vision has come. And I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. But I need to prepare in this way to get here. So
Mhm,
I am just a lot of thoughts. But I just thank God that everything comes one step at a time. I'm not going to dive into something that I'm not prepared for, and God is not going to let me do
right.
that. So I give God the glory for that. Dustin says, I hope you're feeling better. Oh, absolutely. I'm feeling a lot better. Just one of those sinus things where your sinuses just drain and you sound horrible for half a week. Nothing serious. But one thing I do have to give God the glory for, a man that will pray over me for sure.
I know.
Because
Absolutely.
right now, just to keep it all the way funky with you, I should still have throat issues. My voice still should be cracking at least a little bit, but God healed me for sure.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
I give him that all the way. Um, did you hear about the Breezy Bowl, Bianca?
Mm-mm. I mean, I knew it was coming, and I've been watching the outfits, but I didn't hear anything in particular about it. What happened?
I was just looking at all the traffic and all the issues that happened. Some of the seats did not exist that people bought tickets for.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know they
Yikes.
live it, especially all that work they put into them outfits and stuff, and pay
exactly.
prices.
And pay good money for that.
Right for my seat not to exist. Oh no!
Oof.
And
Y'all
the seats
be
that
on
did not
stage.
and the seats that did not exist were on the floor. Like, yeah. So, to be
That's a
honest with
mess.
y'all, I'm kind of I saw a TikTok video, and of course it's a TikTok video, right? I saw a TikTok video wondering like why didn't they just go to Mercedes Benz for this concert because they went to the Battery, the Atlanta Braves stadium, all outdoors or whatever. Like that's cool or whatever, but it's like it seems like things would have been a lot more put together if it were at the Mercedes Benz and there was a lot more space to
Right.
do it
Mhm.
as well. So I don't know, maybe there was some kind of incentive for Chris Brown to do it over there, but
Could
I
have
don't
been.
know. I don't know. It's like though the this that stadium is built for high capacity, but the Mercedes Benz stadium is built for more than that.
It's built for air.
And a lot of
Maybe.
times concerts don't happen at the baseball fields nearly as often as they do at the football stadiums when you're looking for something that's bigger than an arena. I know
Yeah.
Beyonce performed at quite a few baseball fields, but a lot of times they go for the football stadiums if you're looking for a larger venue than an
Large
arena.
stadium.
So
Um,
mm,
but yeah, I thought that was something, but all I could say was like kudos to everybody that booked the hotel for 2 nights that was walking distance from the stadium.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
'Cause when I
mhm.
saw that traffic, I said, "Ain't no way."
It was a
That's
hot.
traffic getting on the 75 and 2 thank God it's like it's a intersection of 75 and 285, like,
Mm-hmm.
right there at that stadium.
Mhm.
But still, a whole influx of people getting on a 285 is not it. 75 may be a little bit better, but, child, that's not it. Anyway,
Mm.
um, see, now I'm just telling y'all about my life. Anyway, so Tyrone, it is football season. Yay. We're back at it again. And of course, with football season comes college band season. Tyrone is certainly totally ingrained in college band and things of that nature. And of course I am as well because we that's our origin story. We met in band at South
Mhm.
Carolina State University. So he's already looking at games that he might be going to and stuff.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Tyrone's gonna see me spreading his business. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna spread too much, but it's nice to think about games and battle of the bands that we might want to try to get out to because
Hmm.
it's time that we get out the house. It's time. It's time that we do that more often. So I'm excited about a weekend every once in a while, taking a trip because at one point we were gone almost every weekend. But my I'm excited. I like the atmosphere being around a bunch of African Americans
Yeah,
and loud music you can feel throughout your bones and finding decent food.
absolutely. I was going to mention the food. I'm sure it's always on point.
Not everybody's concession is on point, but
Mm,
it's fun to try. You know what I'm saying? Can't go wrong with a funnel cake. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And on top of that, I am excited. Oh gosh, that's another thing. The fall. That's my favorite time of the year.
Mine
It's
too.
um
Coming out. Now that's the good food.
absolutely. So the only fair that I go to is the South Carolina State Fair. Okay,
Have you ever been to the Georgia State Fair?
that's a no. Okay. Um, I think it might be because the I don't know, Jonathan. I like the South Carolina. I like the fair that I grew up on. Dag nabbit.
And maybe you just don't want to be disappointed.
Maybe because it's like I know the South Carolina State Fair so well, like the back of my hand, and like
Hmm.
all the things that I want to see and all the food that I want to eat. Literally, it's like it's no thought process in it. Now they have so many like random carnivals that pop up, like
Hmm.
in Douglasville and other places, like out in Marietta and stuff like that. They have so many random ones that pop up. It's like there is a Northern State Fair, Northern Georgia State Fair, and there's a regular Georgia State Fair. Hey Bianca, you from here, ain't you? Oh, can you tell me the difference? Because I don't know which one is the official state fair.
The one that's usually up like Stockbridge area.
Mm,
Yeah, Stockbridge area or the Atlanta Motor Speedway.
yeah,
That's the big
state fair.
and then they have the other fair that's right there downtown that you see it when you're on the expressway.
When you on what's that the other side of? That's like 75, 85. That
Mm-hmm.
they refer to that as the like a fair for the state.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that, and they stay there for a long time too.
They do. When they come set up, they set up shop.
Seemed like for a month almost.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Wow. I wish our fair lasted that long, but then
Child,
they get all my money. So
you got that right. I'll be 2.5 weeks of broke because every time I walk up in there, I'm spending at least 50.
I was just about to say spending at least $50 on food alone for one trip to the
And them
fair.
sausage get me every time.
What gets you every time?
The sausage. Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, that Polish sausage is just everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
Everything.
there's this fresh pizza that I like called Eddie Spaghetti's in South Carolina. They're one of the only stands that actually makes fresh pizza. You don't see them throw one of them frozen pizzas up in the oven. They are actually stretching out dough, putting it fresh pizza, and it's so good. Oh,
My favorite has always been the French fries though. Like
oh yeah.
that's my first stop every time I go to the fair. I head straight for the fries. Thankfully, they're not too far from the entrance, and yeah, I, yeah. Mm.
Mm. Good times. Justin says, I'm so excited for the football season to begin on September 4th, the regular season. And I also excited for the NBA season to begin as well. Yeah, for me, it's football. I really like
Mhm.
it. And I say it every season, but I'm really trying to make sure to get to a pro game.
Hmm.
I want to experience a pro football game. I've experienced a couple of Hawks games. I really want to get into a Falcons game. I've driven around during Falcons game time, seeing
Mhm.
them, tailgate and all that good stuff, but I really want to just experience the game inside of the uh Mercedes-Benz Stadium because the only thing I've ever experienced in there, y'all want to know?
What?
A COVID shot.
Oh,
I was not
okay.
expecting that. Was not expecting that.
Okay.
I thought you was gonna say a concert or something.
Yeah, I was going to say Battle of the Bands, but no, I guess not.
Not even that, Jonathan.
Wow.
Um, of course, the Battle of the Bands was near there, but Honda Battle of the Bands, they can't do that anymore over there because it's at a Mercedes-Benz stadium. It's a car
Hmm.
company.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
why they don't do that anymore over
That
there.
sucks. That
Now,
sucks for them.
I don't know if you remember, Jonathan, but we were this close to seeing a Battle of the Bands at over there, and we drove up there, Bianca. We said,
Yeah.
"Where y'all want to go eat?"
I remember that. We ended up going to Chick-fil-A, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. Sat down and ate our good old Chick-fil-A. Yes, we did.
Because we would have had to, go get tickets on the day of. You know how some
Hmm.
African
And then
Americans do,
parking.
and then parking, and the fact that we'd be walking a lot and stuff. And I had my mother with me. I was like, we all were like, yeah, no,
Right.
Oh, speaking of Chick-fil-A though, have y'all been to the new Dwarf House in Ellenwood?
not the new one, no.
They remodeled the well, it's the original Chick-fil-A that was here, but they remodeled it.
Hmm.
Ooh,
What you like getting from there?
I like getting the wings.
Mm.
I
That's
didn't think that they
fantastic.
would be good, but they were actually very tasty.
Well, it is Georgia. That's something that they get right the bulk of the time.
Chicken and waffles is what I got, but they have their menu. It's like a whole secret menu going to sit down on the inside. It's like a daggone little lounge.
Yeah,
Mm,
It's
okay.
so cute. Y'all should try it.
I should get out the house and do it. But Mara says fair food has gotten ridiculously delicious. They're deep frying everything. You know what's funny? I only tried a deep fried condiment or whatever condiment. What am I talking about? Don't mind me. I've only tried a deep fried anything once. My mother got a deep fried Snickers bar, and and we got a deep fried Oreos. And the Snickers, it was decent, but it was so decadent. It's like a Snickers is just a bunch of nougat and the caramel, the chocolate, the peanuts, and it's like you bite into it with that because it's fried now. It has the whole thing on it, like a funnel cake on top of it. It was just
Mm.
a lot to eat. I couldn't eat all of it. Me and my mother had to share it. That one Snicker, it was just too much,
How was
too
the deep
sweet.
fried Oreo?
I couldn't stand it. 'Cause, of course, a Oreo cookie is crunchy, but when you deep fry it, it all gets soft.
Oh no.
Mm, mm-mm.
No. I
I don't
always see that deep fried, random stuff
Foolishness. I
thing.
Let me tell you
No, no,
something.
thank you.
No,
know.
thank you. I have a Polish sausage to eat. I have chocolate
Okay.
chip cookies to eat. I have pizza to eat. I got fries to eat for my brother because I never buy them. I just get some from, Tyrone because he always likes to get them too. My mama gets some too. See, I never
Hmm.
no need. Okay, that's how we do that. um, Miss Kim says I've only been to one football game, and luckily, I was in the skybox. Come on now. I only go I only go again if I'll be in the skybox. You know,
I heard that.
speaking of skyboxes, I think that's the only way that I would go to a concert, to be honest with you. It's the only way I kind of want to go to a concert, let me be real. Because going to
Hmm.
a football game, I want to be a part of the energy of the game. So I don't mind being down in the regular seats. To be honest, I don't even mind being in the nosebleeds, two hands to heaven, honey. I don't mind that. But I think more for a concert, I'd rather stay in a box.
I'd
Amanda,
say I don't want to be at a concert for the same reason why you want to be on in a regular seat for a game. I would love to
feel
get the feel and the ambiance because that the car the what on the run tour, the first on the run tour that I went to with a friend of mine at the time in Atlanta, that was an experience because
come on.
everyone was there. There were even some people smoking a blunt like 2 or 3 rows down. Like we saw the smoke coming up in the air. Like
I mean, you were like,
it was okay. It was a moment, especially and like as I said when I've talked about it in the past, I didn't know how many JC songs I actually knew. So yeah, I would want to be in a regular seat for a concert. I know that a lot of people like to be in skyboxes for concerts, but I would feel too detached from
Mhm.
the
the
concert.
experience. And you
Yeah,
know what? I think I might have to get back with you on that because all I'm thinking about is food, to be honest with you. They just have free food, free drinks, and stuff like that in the box. But it's like being down there in the stands and stuff. It's different.
it
It's a
is.
different experience. Yeah.
It feels like you're actually a part of the movement that's going on stage. So,
I've been to a good number of events with Tyrone where we have press passes and I get to eat in the press little area or whatever
mhm,
and, not necessarily be a part of it. It's like not paying attention to the game, not paying attention to the band. I'm just trying to get this food and maybe, walk around, go to a really high up seat and just, observe.
right.
Or one thing I did enjoy is walking onto the field having the credentials. I remember one time one security man was like, "Where you get them credentials from?"
Why is it
Is it
so?
any of your business? It's
Right.
on me. You see it. That's all you need to know, sir.
The reason why I didn't take it too much to heart is because it was just a young black man. He was just trying to. I think he was just trying to find funny because I was cute at the moment, had my shades on, just walking around, bringing my husband and our good friend maybe some Gatorade or something like that, just to make sure they won't go to glory while they on the field, and we're just walking around. "Mhm.
What's it to you?
How you get
N
your
word.
tickets?" And I kept it pushing. I didn't even answer the questions, like, because it's valid. Why do I need to answer to you, sir?
Right.
Right.
Good and bye.
And
Like
I
like I stole
don't.
it from somebody. Anyhow, let me go see my husband. Got a hot dog for him.
And you interrupting the process.
Okay.
We hungry. Move.
Move.
Go away.
Okay, because I've already had my meal. I'm over here sitting
Get
up here not
out
paying
the
attention to nothing.
way. Right.
Okay. Shoot. People, I hate it. Not hate that. It just felt like, I don't know if y'all been in those spaces where you can see people staring at you, trying to figure out who you are and how are you here?
Hmm.
I've had a couple of those moments. Some of those moments is like, "How are you here?" and looking down on you, and some of them like, "How are you here?" is like, "You look pretty. Who are you?"
Mhm.
I've certainly had those moments, but um, I just keep on pushing and doing my thing and staying comfortable. Miss Kim says, "Oh, I already read that." Mamere says, "Too much deep fried Snickers. Never. You like those?"
I agree with you on that, Mamir. But that's because I don't like Snickers in general. So just the
No,
nut.
she
I
said
don't like it.
never, as in it's never too much.
Oh, yeah. No, no, thank you.
But yeah, um, trying to make myself get out of the house more often. Um, but as things happen, I'll make sure you guys know what's going on, whatever I'm allowed to tell. I'm excited about life and what's to come. And one thing I do know, I just feel in my shando that I won't be at my job forever. And that makes me feel that brings me ease and comfort.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Um, I, I know my gift will make room, and I know that I will be able to. I know I'll be able to um grow a lot of fruit, a lot of fruit. People that's able to. Okay, I don't know if I told y'all. Did I tell y'all last Monday um that I did some Reiki on the boat?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Um, friend of my mother-in-law. I ain't gonna tell you her whole story because I don't need to tell all of her business. You see, I had to say that out loud so I can stop myself. So one thing that she wasn't doing well on that boat was sleeping. And I believe a part of it was, struggling with some things, not being home, not having her husband with her at the time, just a lot on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that meditative space that I help her and my mother-in-law get into, I before we left, I saw that we were going to leave them sleeping, that we were just going to sneak out of their room so we can go to ours and go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And that morning, Tyrone had a massage to get to. So he woke up, got to his massage, and I was able to catch the phone when she called at 7 something. For some reason, we were early birds on the boat the whole time.
Oh wow.
I don't know how that got started, but it happened.
Hmm.
But she said, "I want to thank you. That's the most sleep I got on this boat the whole time I was here." I was like,
Wow, that's awesome. It works.
yeah, and I caught up with her yesterday via text, and she said that she's still doing well with her sleeping. It's like
That's awesome.
It is. That's amazing.
it's weighty on me because the way that God did it to for me to be prepared to do that on the boat was just miraculous to me. I'm very surprised at how he did it, but it got done because he knew what needed to be done on that ship that for that day. So
Hmm.
I'm very excited about those kind of moments. All right. Veil Vibration, hello, welcome. Nice
Hey
to have you.
Tyrone.
Oh, guys.
He says, I'll take the deep fried Oreos over the Snickers. Y'all can have it. Give me a funnel cake with
Yeah, y'all
just
can
powdered
have
sugar.
both.
I don't need nothing else. Mary says, Unveiled Vibrations. I'll take them all. I love that stuff. Okay. Unveiled Vibrations says, nope. You ain't tell nobody nothing. Thank you, Tyrone. I appreciate you letting me know that. Miss Kim says, I have taken ignoring peasants to to a work of art. Come on, Miss Kim.
Real classy like, okay, real upper class like.
Ignoring peasants. I feel like I needed to hear that. Do not address me. Don't don't come for me unless I send for you.
That's
Oh,
it.
oh.
That's it, Miss Kim.
Ignoring peasants.
Stand your ground, child.
I feel like I needed that. Thank you, Miss Kim. Tyrone laughing at Miss Kim. And he also says it was breakfast. Okay, it was breakfast. They, we came late to breakfast though because you and Daddy came late from your they both had appointments at 8 a.m. for their massages. They
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
were done at 9:30.
Wow.
Hey.
The
Wow.
book of that time was them, trying to sell them stuff.
Oh
And you
yeah.
need this, you
Okay.
need that,
No,
which is
thank you.
why I don't do cruise massages. I'll get into the sauna, the therapeutic spas and stuff like that. I like all of that. But as far as doing like a massage, facial, and all that stuff, I'm sorry, I don't come to a cruise for a sales pitch.
I know
It's
that.
Okay. Screw the sales pitch. Just give me your hands. Okay. That's all I
okay.
need.
Me down to leave me be.
Stop talking to me while I'm trying to relax.
Right.
That's enough of that. They sell enough going into the stores to see, if there's something that you want to buy and stuff like that. We got a few prices on a few things, but golly, I'm not. That's why I don't do the spa like that. I do the saunas and stuff. I really got to enjoy being in the sauna, how it feels to really sweat.
Mm.
Yes, that was something else. Mama told me, "Oh, this sauna wasn't even hot that hot." I was like, "What?" It took me a while to be able to breathe, Mama. Like what? Because
I'm
I'm
sure
like,
she's probably used to the sauna at her gym. That's probably what she was comparing it to.
yeah, that's what she was comparing it to. She said it's hotter in there. I
Hmm.
said, and more steam in there. She said, breathe. Um, in her sauna, they have to put a towel over her mouth so she can breathe.
It'd be hot in those bathrooms, period. And the sauna is inside the bathroom and at Mama's gym. So I understand why she knows that sauna be hot, hot, hot.
It's a lot. Anyway, man, um, that's don't. I'd rather do all of my massages and stuff, on land. Unveil Vibration says I definitely needed that massage for real. He got a deep tissue one, but I really could have done without the sales pictures. Absolutely. It's why I'm not here for the cruise massages and facials and stuff. I'd rather do that on land before and after the cruise, okay?
Mm,
Dagnabbit. Just let me eat, okay? That's all I
right.
need. Let me just eat well and we're gonna be all right.
How
All
many
right.
places do they typically have on cruises? I don't do them.
Yeah, okay, can you be more specific? Why don't you do them?
Like out there in the water, I can't swim. If something go down, I be stuck like Chuck. I'm not trying to. No.
So when you think about a cruise, you automatically think about being being in the water. That
In
would
the middle of nowhere in the water,
Right.
and then I
Where's
get
my escape
motion sickness.
route?
I get motion sickness real bad, and then the children be stressing me out, like the little girl who just jumped over the thing. What are we doing? So, I be not passed out on a cruise ship.
I understand. I hear you. I got motion sickness myself. Um, but just for future reference, um, the we had a really fancy dining, the Fahrenheit 555 with the lobster and stuff. It's like 30 something or 50 something per person, and you just eat really really good. For that night, they have the bonsai, the sushi spot. They have uh the Italian spot where you can get all kinds of pasta. They have the oh Lord, an Asian spot where you can get like different rice or like different rice bowls, Asian rice bowls or noodles and things of that nature. They have the Guy Fieri, his Guy's Burgers, as well as the Cantina where you can do. Um, they got rice bowls now, Jonathan. They didn't
Yeah,
have them.
Tyrone told me. Tyrone told me. I think it was this past Saturday we were talking about it.
They got rice bowls now. The burritos. I was getting fish tacos every time I walked past there. They do have soft serve ice cream as well as yogurt. Um, the pizza, the fresh pizza that they have on there is really, really good. And of course, on top of all of that, they have the buffets that are available for breakfast, lunch, dinner, as well as the dining room where you actually go sit down and order from a menu. And because I don't do the buffets unless it's like during lunch or like super duper late night.
Hmm.
Because of course everything is best when you just order it and they bring it straight to you for you.
Hmm.
But if anything, Bianca, I feel like you'll end up going on a cruise eventually. You'll find somebody that will be good for you to go on a cruise with that will, keep you calm as much as possible while you're there. But I think you will be, if you don't leave the ship, if you don't do anything else on the ship, I know you're going to eat good.
I know
Oh
that.
yeah, that's a
And the
given.
food packages come with it, so when you go in there, it's just a free fall.
Hmm.
Food. And then even when you go to the restaurants like and order food, you can order up to two entrees. You have to pay $5 for your third entree.
Ah,
Now you know you ain't gonna eat a third entree. That's just crazy. So that's a lot. But
Right.
personally, if there's like two appetizers, two entrees that I like, I get both of them
Okay.
for free. It's amazing. I
It is.
love it. We ate so well,
Yeah, I enjoy that. Now that I enjoy.
so well. I had lobster and steak twice on there. The surf and turf.
Hmm. So good food.
Hmm.
Whew. The lobster. Oh, now some some experiences with the lobster varied, but both of the lobsters that I had was very tasty. It wasn't like rubber. I really enjoyed eating the lobster. All the shrimp I had. Oh, there's also a seafood shack, a seafood shack on there as well. You can get all kinds of fried fish, seafood rolls, crab, all that stuff on there. Now that will cost extra money, but um, it's worth it because my daddy got some food. He had so much food, Jonathan. He told us to come and help him eat it
All
and
right.
help
Don't
him
mind
eat
if I
it.
do.
We did.
Don't mind if I do.
And still had dinner in another 2 hours after that. Y'all, I ate good. Okay, that's another reason why I go on a cruise. Eat, eat, eat. It's something about going on a vacation and you don't have to worry about what you're going to eat and whether I'm going to cook it and where I'm going to go to eat it at.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many options available to you. We know, and then doing breakfast and not doing the buffet for breakfast. The buffet for breakfast, it just didn't feel as good as just sitting down and ordering breakfast for you. Cause I'm not keen on standing in an omelet line.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
When I can sit down in the dining room and ask for an omelet, and I talk to people that I like while I'm waiting on my omelet in that way instead of standing up waiting in a line for an omelet.
Right.
Those are my kind of things that I like, real fancy dancy stuff. So one day, Bianca, for all we know, you and whoever you want to be on the cruise with one day, maybe we might be able to do it. We will be able to drug you up, make sure you have the drugs that you need. Because if motion sickness gets too bad, the best remedy is just to lay down and go to sleep. I
Right.
know, because that's what I do. Um, but the fear of the water, I understand that. You know, every a lot of people do have that fear. But to be honest, you don't have to see the water if you don't want to. There was a movie theater. We saw a Superman movie while we were on the cruise.
A movie theater. Good night.
Yeah. And for you to feel safe, you might even do an interior room where it doesn't even have a window. Now, it might be detrimental to your trip because it's dark, like pitch black dark. You might not wake up
Mm.
if you like darkness and sleeping. Me and Tyrone, we got an inside room one time. We would never do it again. I need to see the sun come up
Mm.
Yeah, I
because
can
we had to
understand.
do alarms. But you know, you can have like a window room where you have a window we can keep open up like that. But in your time, whenever you'd like to, we'll be here for you. I'd never push you, but I know you'd love it for sure. Now, some people be like, I've been on this cruise ship for 5 days and I want to go home. I find that a little weird. It's like you must get cooked for every day or something. Like I don't know what that is. Okay, all right. Messages. Okay. Tyrone says, I love being out on the water. It is wonderful. Unveil Vibrations says, Mimir, what is your favorite foods to eat on a cruise? Alrighty. Well, it was nice having a lovely conversation with you guys, as per usual. I don't feel like doing anything, but I'm gonna have to do stuff because I don't want to be bothered by people tomorrow at work.
That's right. Set yourself up good,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. But anywho, I would like to thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Bianca and Jonathan, for joining me and everybody else in the chat. I really
Anytime.
appreciate you guys joining me here so that we can decompress and just talk and be reminded that even though we love Jesus Christ, we still just out here living. We're on this earth, we're here. Tyrone gonna talk about aliens on Wednesday. Y'all get ready for that. Miss Kim says, I want to go on a cruise. I can't swim, but I find looking at water very relaxing. It's for a reason, Miss Kim. Um, it's it's just wonderful to look out into the ocean and not see anything and be like, wow, God made all of this.
Right.
And one thing about being on the boat and having motion sickness, the bigger the boat, the less you actually feel things because they have like big stabilizers and stuff like that. So it's not as difficult to it's not as easy as to feel things on a bigger boat. But looking out into that water, it just feels like forever. And I actually said while we were out there, I see why people think the world is flat because if you just look out there and just don't see nothing,
Mm-hmm.
just water and sky. It's crazy. Unveil Vibration says, Miss Kim, how I know how to splash water real good. Yeah, that's a form of swimming as well. Amira says, Unveil Vibration, it would be easier to tell you what isn't my favorite food.
Mm.
Okay. Amira says, ooh, aliens, I can't wait. When again? That's going to be Wednesday at 8:30 with Unveiled Vibrations. He's going to talk about some things that's been coming out. The stuff that I believe they're trying to use to distract from what's going on at that house. So, let me ask y'all quickly. Now I'm just curious. What y'all think going on over there in DC?
Don't know, don't care. Um, well, I do care for the people who are affected by the terrible things that might be brewing up. But at the same time, it's just going to expose people for who they truly are. So,
Okay, I'm gonna speak as cryptically as I can. I'm gonna have to send you some videos, apparently, Jonathan. But some people think that he's no longer here.
Oh,
Oh, I need to send both of y'all videos. Okay.
yeah.
okay.
Anywho, I guess we may talk about that. I doubt we will. No need to though. We'll see what happens. I'll talk to you guys in the future. Um, I really appreciate y'all joining me today. I really did not expect for this to be as long as it was, but you know what I'm saying? When I get to talking, I can't help it, I guess. Anyhow, may God bless each and every one of y'all. Um, Miss Kim says, please remind us, Tyrone. I'll make sure that he do that. The link is already made for it as well if you're subscribed to Unveiled Vibrations, so you'll be able to see it. But he made that link. Mamera says he was seen golfing Saturday on Saturday. Yeah. An issue with that, the um the video that they have there, they said that came from June, and the person that he was golfing with, um yeah, those are just pictures and videos of previous golfing adventures in Virginia. That's what they're saying. So, yeah, people are proving those things to be not the most factual things. Anywho, let's see if we got anything else before
Yeah.
I go. Um, Miss Kim says I think his time is running out, and that's what I truly do believe as well, Miss Kim, for sure. All right. Once again, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'll see you guys on Jonathan's channel. What's it called? JoJo Speaks.
It's okay.
On JoJo Speaks. Oh, and if you guys missed me Saturday, I do apologize. My technician, she had to do my hair a little earlier that day, and there was no other days to do it in the future, and I really needed my hair done. So thank y'all for bearing with me on that. Okay, I'm leaving for real now. I'm not playing. Bye.
Bye, y'all.